De la right, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now is that Queen Naomi, Ooni of Ife, was very, very embarrassed as Queen Naomi allegedly ditched his private jet that was waiting for Queen Naomi in Akure and flew a public flight to Lagos where they are supposed to meet to talk about the recent happenings in their life. If you have been following the event of things, a situation between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi took a different dimension as we are hearing if the information is true. And they said this happened because Ooni of Ife made an attempt to use Tadenikawo against Olori Naomi by asking to collect Tadenikawo. And if you and I will agree on this issue, you see, when it comes to a woman, you can do anything to a woman, but do not put her in a space where she needs to fight for a child that she carried for 9 months, and she went through labor and she had sleepless nights, taking care of. Look, taking care of a child, giving birth, carrying a child for 9 months and giving birth to that child is a very serious work for a woman. Like, it's not something you play with, okay? And the connection that child, the mother has been able to build with that child. For every woman, every responsible woman, you see, their children are the best gift that God would ever give to them. And you don't play. You can play with their money, you can play with their cars, you can play with their properties, and you can play with anything in this world. Do not play with their kids, because every woman will fight and fight to with the last, drop of her red to be able to win that situation. And that's exactly what it does look as it's happening right now. So Ooni of Ife, who is rumored to have been trying by all means to get Naomi to stay with him, even with all these women and the other women he wants to get back into the palace, is said to have made it very clear to Olori Naomi that Olori Naomi can go to wherever that she wants to go, but not with Tadenikawo. A report even has it, rumor has it, that Naomi was slated to go to Switzerland where she got a TBN project, and then at the airport, they denied her boarding. The reason happens to be that she never took permission to travel with Tadenikawo. This is what we are hearing, if the information is correct. And right now, Naomi is said to be in Nigeria, has not been able to go anywhere, and that job is there waiting. The project is waiting for Olori Naomi, and Olori Naomi is so upset. And one reason why she has been so upset is the fact that she got the information on how the wives were deliberating to take Tadenikawo, who keeps Tadenikawo. Right now, it's so painful that it's not only Ooni of Ife they took, and they want to take Tadenikawo again, something that belongs to Naomi, Naomi's flesh and blood. You have the animal bugosness to want to take the boy. That's the women, the Oloris. That is what we are hearing, if the information is true, and that is what people are asking Queen Naomi's fans and all of that. And so they said this really pissed Queen Naomi off, and so they said that with that, Olori Naomi stopped taking calls from Kabiyesi, even up by Legacy, Ooni of Ife's friends, everybody, that if only Paropo that calls that Olori Naomi takes call from, because she's been very upset. Now, they said the Ooni of Ife spoke to an Anglican priest, because Ooni of Ife spoke to Reverend Esther Ajayi, spoke to everybody, and Olori Naomi declined that she is not going anywhere, that she wants Ooni of Ife to test his own powers and his own connection to the powers of God. Let Ooni of Ife see what God will do to him. Then when that happened, they said Ooni of Ife spoke to an Anglican priest in Ile-Ife, who also has a relationship with Olori Naomi, and Olori Naomi respect this man so much. They said it was only the man, because Paropo refused to talk to Olori Naomi concerning meeting the Ooni of Ife. Reason being that they have been talking to Kabiyesi. They said he will not listen. He would rather take the counsel from other people who don't want his progress. And so now they said this Anglican priest spoke to Olorinami and pleaded with Olorinami to meet Kabiyesi so they can have a round table talk, and that the man really spoke to Olorinami and really pleaded. And they said at the end of the day, Olorinami later agreed. And so, upon fixing the date and everything, Ooni of Ife sent a private jet to wait for Olorinami right there in Akure and everything. They said Nami booked a flight and took a flight from Akure to Lagos, even though the private jet was seated there waiting for Olorinami to board with Tadenikawo. She refused to board any private jet that she left. And they said this was very, very embarrassing to the Ooni of Ife. And Ooni of Ife has come to realize how angry he has made Olori Naomi. They said the Olori Naomi refused to board any private jet to go anywhere, and even with so much insistence that she refused, and she bought a public flight and left for Lagos to meet with the Oni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy juice from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Share well, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So this is what we are hearing, that is going on. They said a meeting between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi has taken place in Lagos, that Olori Naomi and Ooni of Ife met, and Ooni of Ife was very happy to have seen Tadenikawo for close to, since before Ooni of Ife's birthday. Yeah, he has not seen that child, and he was very, very happy. And he said Olori Naomi got there to the Osun State Governor's Lodge, where they met, with her face all very tied up and looking so beautiful, like she's always looking. And they said this is exactly what has been going on. Now, people who know that Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi met started hoping that there'll be a way to resolve things. But you and I know that there is no way Olori Naomi will agree to be in the palace with all of those women. The thing is that for Naomi, you have made your own decision. It's up to you. It's your cross, carry it, but let me go, because I will never, ever, 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 not in my wildest imagination, will I be a part of these Oloris in the palace. I need to go because I have a right to go if what you are offering is not what I want. So, but a lot of people are thinking that maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to resolve things, and we are all hoping so. If this information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.